It could be. Could be the case. Welcome to Andromeda for game number 2 of this best of 5 finals. In the top right corner, your yellow Protoss player. With an unsuccessful cannon rush in the last game, he is down in the series 0-1. It is Arthur.
And in the upper left-hand corner, hoping to greaten his lead to a great 2-0, it is the Green Zerg, it is Franscar.
So Franscar did a good job of showing how to stop a cannon rush there. Yeah, it's amazing that that one drone, being on top of that cannon from the get-go, was able to...
It did so much damage. Like, took it out of 30 HP. It was kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, just one drone. So really, shows you really only need 2 workers to focus down a cannon if you get to it early enough. So even though he only got that one back there, it was enough. which is probably good, because... I mean, even in Brood War, you also had the ability to glitch through mineral fields if you needed to.
Oh yeah, you could do that, couldn't you?
Yeah.
1998 technology is wondrous.
But whoa, Arthur going for the gateway on the high ground straight into a gas, so he's going to go for the aggressive play here, not going for the Forge Fast Expand. Now, I believe in Eurobo, Goody was doing builds like this, going for the aggressive gateway openers as opposed to the FFE. I don't know how well Gateway Goody did in the tournament because I haven't finished it.
Yeah, I think I saw like one game of Goodies and that was it. I don't think it was a PvZ. I don't remember, but it definitely I didn't see most of it.
So it'll be interesting to see how what Arthur's version of that is. So likely going to try to get pretty aggressive here with some zealots. Now the rush distance for these two players is not very far from their current spawn positions. Andromeda is not necessarily a small map, but it's not a very big one either. And Franscar has not scouted his opponent yet.
So we have the normal gas cybernetics core coming out of Arthur, and Franscar's getting... Well, I guess it's a macro hatch, but there happens to be mineral patches nearby.
Yeah, he's actually getting that that hatchery before he gets his gas. Gas just now coming down. And the first 2 zealots are on their way now, and Franscar just now going to see that there's no cannon, there's no forge here. So Franscar's going to have to react well here to this. Only a couple of Zerglings on the way, and I don't think that he has larva to get any more. Okay, one more larva here could get some more Zerglings. He's just going to have to survive this, maybe play a little ring around the rosy, try not to lose too many drones.
One gets hit, but it's not quite dead yet. And Twilight Council is indeed on the way. I wonder if we're going to see some sort of a zealot charge craziness, or maybe even DTs.
Yeah, it could be. Now Franscar going to be forced to fight with a few of his drones here. Just wants to buy time until he can get out some more lings. Maybe get a spine crawler down. Does have quite a few lings now, but he doesn't want to allow Arthur to get into a choke sort of position like on the ramp here, or get back behind some mineral fields. And actually looks like Arthur's going to just take his zealots and head home. In the meantime, Franscar able to get that macro hatchery up, so Franscar with 3 hatches and 2.5 bases really, and Arthur's got 1.
Well, Arthur is gonna take. He actually it looks like he's gonna take his in-base minerals and not opt to go for his normal natural.
Yeah, and with the Twilight Council, if he was gonna go into some sort of heavy zealot play, you know, that's totally fine. He wouldn't need that second gas, but he is also getting that Templar Archives. Which I would assume is going to be used for maybe getting a DT or 2 out. Yeah, we do see a DT coming now. But we do also have Overlords, both at this in-base natural and outside of the regular natural. So Franscar will be able to detect those. Of course, those Overlords can't be moved very quickly. But,
we do have Storm on the way, so this isn't like some sort of crazy DT all-in shenanigans. Just one. Maybe he's just gonna pick off a few Zerglings, take what he can.
Yep. Although that does mean he won't be able to get out very many Templar, though. I mean, he's only gonna be harvesting off of 1 gas, not gonna have that second one. So it's gonna have to be very zealot heavy, and all of his gas is gonna have to be going into Templar. He's gonna try to make anything storm related work here. Alright, little poke at the front, can't do a whole lot. There are Overlords here.
we're just starting up for Franscar, and Muster Augments is almost done for the Hydra's movement speed, and he is getting the Nexus on the natural, Arthur is.
Yep. So a little bit slower than Franscar, but he is going to go ahead and try to get his own additional base up here, and then he's going to start trying to crank out some probes. He is down in the workers a little bit right now, which is to be expected. Franscar was able to establish those 2.5 bases very quickly, whereas Arthur just now getting that second one to mine off those mineral patches and just starting up his third.
One of War's gonna be scared off by the Dragoon, throwing some tennis balls at it, but it will live.
Plasma tennis balls, or something like that. Phase disruptor. That could mean anything. It's a very nondescript weapon type.
Futuristic weapon of sorts.
Yeah. It hurts. Turned that one guy into in the cinematic into a skeleton. So.
Oh yeah, right. I remember that video.
Sick. Arbiter recall, man. So sick.
Stupid Sarge. Anyways, that was a little off tangent. The Dark Templars just hang out in the middle. Got 5 kills. Probably not drones, but just chilling out.
I think that was all probably lings. I don't know if he even got a Hydra actually. So, but you know, 5 lings, not bad. And if nothing else, it keeps the pressure off of him so that he can safely expand here.
We do have ventral sacks in the way, but no nice carapace. So I'm wondering if that's a misclick.
Yeah, unless he's gonna start it up here soon. I mean, he didn't already get it right. No, actually, he doesn't even have speed. Speed is just now on the way for him. Franscar just now getting his upgrades. Lurker Den will be finishing here momentarily. You know, he doesn't necessarily need speed if he's...
Oh, he might be elevating up... He might be elevating by the debris area.
Yeah, he could definitely do that, and he can also do that over here near the natural as well if he just wants to drop a couple of lurkers by this these mineral patches here, because this Overlord is so close already.
And look at that, we have 3 workers on the way, so I think it is going to be a slow elevator.
Yep, 2 of them morphing down here in the bottom, or to the right side. Likely going to be hopping in this Overlord and dropped over here near the natural, if you want to call it the natural. The mineral only, how about that? That's a better word. And these lurkers will be elevated into this one over here on the high ground, looks like.
I thought they were
lurkers.
dancing, but they just kind of make their way over very
go.
slowly.
Okay. Let's see what kind of damage these can get done. Now, if Arthur notices them immediately...
Oh, he's moving into the actual base. He's not going just for the natural, he's just going to move it in.
Yep, really nice. So you're denying all mining here at the mineral only. Now Arthur is going to try to get some pylons.
And we did get the elevator done in the half base.
Yep.
Workers, 4 kills on 1, so we've got 4 pro kills, and that's a
nice storm does take these lurkers down to really low health, and the second one will clean them up.
And so a very nice reaction time from Arthur in the natural.
Yep. Now these lurkers are nicely split up here, so that is going to help Franscar out. He's going to take more storm in order to get that out, but there is an observer on the way. But all this denied mining time is really getting Franscar a nice lead, and putting the pressure on the Protoss player is allowing him to get his 4th established as well. And now the Overlord has some speed. He's going to try to get this lurker into the main, actually, and it's going to be able to get over there. In the meantime, Arthur is distracted trying to clean up this lurker. Now he's got to start pulling back to try to clean up the lurker in the main.
And he does react, so lurker won't be able to get too much done. Well, might get 2 probe kills.
3 actually. 3 actually. Gets all the ones in the gas. Pretty nice. So some nice, cute little drops here from Franscar. Does give him... he's still not really in a lead, though. Oh, now we actually have a big drop coming out with these 3 Overlords. Continual drop pressure here from Franscar. But in the meantime, Arthur now feeling like, you know what? I'm just going to attack. I've got an army. Yes, indeed he does. Okay, so the Lings are going to find it. Intercept it here. But Franscar going to go ahead and stick with it.
Cutting a few more Zerglings in half, but there's a lot of spine crawlers coming up at the front, and we do have some workers on the way in addition to some Zerglings.
Yep, and here comes the drop in the main. These Lings and lurkers combined, there's no cannons in the main at all. Oh, there's some nice storms doing a lot of damage here. The Dragoons are going to be able to take down the spine crawlers here relatively quickly, but the storms are
oh jeez,
very strong. But he's all out of storm now. There is no storm left, so it's only going to be these Dragoons. In the meantime, the Zerglings and the lurkers and the Hydras are getting a lot of damage done here. Franscar, though, losing a lurker unnecessarily. Overall, the drop did do a decent amount of damage, but
Arthur
in the meantime, will
Franscar
be able to hold on his natural?
And that's where the lair is, so he might be able to kill the lair.
These Dragoons are just too much DPS here. And Arthur might be taking game number 2 right here.
Yeah, there's the GG from Franscar.
GG, Arthur takes game number 2 to tie up the series.